the 14th of January, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And it's Thursday, Kate.
Yes, it is.
We're on our way to a weekend, and it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be awesome.
And when you think about it, well, even whether you think about it or not, it's still going to happen. February 2nd. Well, two things.
It's not that far away.
It's not that far away.
What's February 2nd?
Well, it's Groundhog Day for one.
Okay.
But it's also the drop-dead center of winter.
February 2nd. Okay.
February 2nd.
Okay.
Just like July 2nd is the middle of summer, middle of the year. February 2nd is the middle of winter. So after February 2nd, we're on our way out of it.
That's right.
Already.
I hope we do not encounter what we did last year with all the ice.
We did have a lot of ice.
We had a ton of ice.
Yeah.
And you know, we got the little, I hope those of you watching were able to enjoy some flurries last week. Was it Monday a week ago?
I don't know. It was
wild.
It was nice.
It was great. These big old snowflakes. And it came in and then it was gone, which makes me so happy.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was.
Very, very nice.
It was.
Okay.
Trivia?
Today's trivia question, the topic or the category is movie musicals. Everybody loves a good musical. Or
Sure.
most people do anyway.
I might actually know this one.
Well, you just may.
I may.
You just may. And in fact, I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do. Everybody's familiar with, or most people, I should say, are familiar with the Shakespeare play Romeo and Juliet.
Right.
The book, Romeo and Juliet. Well, it was actually made into a musical. But it was set to today's culture. So what was the name of the movie?
Very
You
nice.
know this
I
one,
know
don't
this.
you?
And I'll tell you, I'll put a little other teaser in there and a shout out to a local organization here in town. But Stage Struck Theater just did this.
Did they?
It's what I think it is.
It is. It is. And I know that they were doing it.
About a month ago, Stage Struck performed this right here in Goldsboro. And they are a nonprofit. And you can find them online. Just a little shout out.
Stage Struck.
Stage Struck.
Yes.
He's incredible. And I think they accept first grade through your senior year of high school. Wonderful opportunity to get involved in the arts. But yeah, they just did that.
How about that?
Do I get to see the answer?
Nope.
Okay. Now I'm going to be scared I'm wrong.
No, you're not.
Okay,
I'm
good.
Sure you're
Good.
not.
Good.
But the theme, Romeo and Juliet, and everything was changed. It was set to modern times and made into a movie, a very popular movie, award-winning movie, many awards. Anyway, we'll give you the answer to that trivia question after the interview coming up in a few minutes, okay?
Great.
All right, and let's see. Today is the 14th, right? Let's see what today is. Today is International Kite Day. It's also Dress Up Your Pet Day. You ever dress up your pet? People love to dress up their pets, but you know, the pets hate it. They do. They say, hey, look at me wearing this stupid little hat. Woof.
I will tell you, my mom lives in Wilmington,
Yeah.
and a good friend of hers designs clothes for dogs, but they're like famous people hire this woman to make these. They're outrageously expensive. Like, I thought it was a joke at first. It's not. There's really a culture that loves this, but like, there's dog ball gowns that are more intricate than most wedding dresses I've ever seen. And it is funny. I mean, you know, like, to each his own.
Oh, I know.
But I had black labs growing up, and I don't think they would have appreciated it. But some of these cute little dogs, they're funny to watch.
Oh,
It's
they
cute.
are, like little pugs.
But you know they wouldn't.
No. Well, the dog. I say the dogs don't like it. They don't care. They love the attention. That's all they need. They
That's
just
right.
love the attention. Let's see. Dress up your dog day, and it's your pet day. No, cats too, you know, get dressed up. Now, the cats really don't like it. The dogs don't care, but the cats, meow. All right, today is also Organize Your Home Day, which is always a good thing.
Every day.
Today is the 14th of January, Ratification Day.
Oh,
Think about that, Ratification Day. And Humanitarian Day is tomorrow.
very nice.
All right, and we'll talk about that tomorrow, of course. But right now, we have to go to our interview. When we come back, I'll have the answer to the trivia question. We'll talk more about everything else, all right? Today we're in the office of our brand new Register of Deeds. We're talking to Judy Harrison, Register of Deeds for Wayne County, North Carolina. Hi.
Hi, Wayne. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you for taking time to speak with us.
Thank you for coming by.
Now, you are the newly appointed Register of Deeds for Wayne County, but now you've been in this office a long time, right?
Yes, I started here on February the 15th, 1984.
Happy Valentine's Day, right?
Right, it was a
the
very,
day after.
very happy Valentine's Day.
Right, okay.
So, yeah.
19 what?
84.
84, that was a while back.
Next month, 32 years.
32
32
years
years.
next month. Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
But number one, what inspired you to come to work for the county in the Register of Deeds office? Or was it like most people, you just needed employment and this was kind of something you had an interest in? What inspired you to do this?
Well, I was familiar a bit with the office and what it did here. I did need a job, and I wanted a job that I could continue to stay in as long as I wanted to be here.
Okay.
And Margaret Peacock hired me. She was a wonderful woman and a very good mentor. And one of the questions she asked me was, why do you want this job? And I told her I thought it was a very good job and that I wanted to be able to stay employed and not be the last person hired. And that's the truth.
Okay, let's see. In 1984, you were what, 10, 12 years old?
I was actually 13.
But, 13 years old?
Way old.
Oh, okay. You were old enough. Let's put it that way. All right, very good. Now, you've been here this long. What has encouraged you to stay at this instead of moving away from the county? Why do you like it here? Obviously, you do.
I love my job. I love the people that come in here. I like serving the public. And the girls I work with are the best staff in the whole world. And I could not ask for a better place to work.
I tell you what, I have heard from your predecessor the same thing, that the people in this office are they work well together. You have a great staff, a very intuitive staff, and they all work well with the public. And they all know what they're doing.
Yes, they do.
Very informed, very interesting office to work in. Good people here.
They are very good girls and very conscientious, very friendly, and we are definitely people-oriented here.
The title of the office is Register of Deeds. The Register of Deeds is elected to that. That's an elected position.
That is correct.
So you'll be running for office this November, is that right?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. I knew that was coming. What are you talking about?
I filed on December the 1st to run in November, and there was someone that did file against me.
Oh, okay.
She withdrew her name. I'm unopposed. And
Oh, okay.
so I had a letter from the Board of Elections saying that I would pass on through the primary and go to the major elections. So
In November.
I'm unopposed and very
So
thankful.
far unopposed. That's very good.
That's right.
Very good. All right. Well, Judy, again, the title of the office is Register of Deeds. That's kind of a misnomer. There's so much more here than deeds.
Oh, yes.
What does this office do? What do you do? What do you do?
Well, we register all real estate documents, which entails tremendous different items. We have powers of attorney, deeds of trust, leases, just any kind of agreements. We do birth certificates.
Well,
death
anybody
certificates.
who's done any kind of real estate transaction at all is familiar with it. But there's so much involved with real estate, so much involved with buying, leasing, selling. There's so much paperwork, so much has to be, all the T's have to be dotted and the I's have to be crossed. But all of that stuff. So, and that all has to go through this office.
Yes.
And then you have all this other stuff. You have birth certificates,
We have birth, death, marriage
death certificates, marriage. I've seen people come in here and get married.
Oh, yes. Well, they come to get their marriage
They
license.
come to get their marriage
And
license,
then they get married either at the magistrate's office or minister of marriage.
which is right around the corner.
Yes, and we do keep all those records. We have marriage records back to the 1800s. We have birth and death records back to 1913. The state of North Carolina did not keep birth or death certificates until 1913. We
Wow.
have,
So anybody born in North Carolina prior to 1913 in Wayne County, you will not have a birth certificate here for that person.
maybe.
Maybe?
We have something called delayed births, and they go back into the 1800s.
Oh.
And that basically was for people that were trying to get Social Security when they were able to get Social Security, and they have to establish a birth certificate.
Really?
And they have to have 2 written proofs and affidavit of someone at least 2 years older. We don't do so many of those anymore, but once in a while we do. When I started working here, we did do those quite often.
How about that?
Yes.
All right, so we have births, we have death certificates, we have marriage licenses, and what else do we cover?
We do the notary oaths here for all the notaries in Wayne County.
All the notaries in Wayne County.
That's right. We help keep the county commissioner minutes so that there's extra documentation.
Well, that's a lot of minutes there for the commissioners.
Well, we don't do the work on that. Marcia Wilson does that. Yeah. We just store what she brings to us to store.
And we love Marcia Wilson.
Yes, we do. But we do a lot of other items as well. We have questions that we have to answer for people every day. We have many questions that come to us out of the blue, and a lot of things we can't answer because a lot of the questions are legal advice that people are asking for, and we're not qualified to give a legal opinion on anything. We can tell them what we can tell them, but basically we record and pull up records for people is what we're here for.
Yeah. I've seen some copies, actually, of some very, very old records dating back into the 1700s. You have those here.
Yes, we have records back to 1779. Wayne County was incorporated on November the 1st, 1779, and we have all the real estate documents from the first recorded to present.
Wow.
Yes,
Now that's amazing. Wayne County was cut out of Dobbs County, I believe it was. And Dobbs was cut into 4 counties, and one of them ended up being Wayne County. Here we are. That was 1779.
Well, in 1779, Wayne County did leave Dobbs County, but that was not when Dobbs County disbanded as far as a county goes. Wayne County went out on its own earlier, and we were incorporated in 1779.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. All right.
And with the incorporation of Wayne County, we have in the archives in Raleigh, there are 3 little boxes about that big that has everything about Wayne County when it was Dobbs County.
Really?
And there was a fire at the county courthouse in Dobbs County, and it did burn.
Was that at Waynesboro?
No.
Down by the river?
The Dobbs County Courthouse is
Which
over
is
by
out
Silver
of
Springs.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And actually, it did burn, and
so it was at that location.
Yeah.
Isn't there a marker there?
Yes, there is.
There's a marker there. I've seen that marker.
There is, and there's also a subdivision right there now. Dobbs County Estates, I think it is, but yeah it is. So.
Yeah. There's a marker there. There was a soybean or tobacco field or something out there.
Sure.
And with a marker that says this is where the Dobbs County Courthouse was.
That's right.
Back in 17 so-and-so.
That's exactly right, yes.
So from that point, 1779, we went through all these keeping of records and all this, and now the records are valid records, but now what we have here, we have copies here actually, right? Of the older, the 1700 records.
Actually, back in the olden days, there was no way
that was
to
last
copy.
week.
Really,
yeah.
There was no way to actually copy what people brought in, and what the employees in the office did at that time was they sit down and copied the deeds and other items that the customers brought in and had to return the originals to them. So that's what we have in our books back there in the older deeds and deeds of
I thought those that we had in the back here were actually photographed. Those were actually copies written out by hand in the 1700s.
That someone wrote here, and that's why you can't read them, but I can.
Well, I must say I've looked at them, and some of them are people had wonderful handwriting back in the 1700s.
It looked really good.
It did. It looked good. It's a shame we can't do that now.
That's right.
But anyway, so as an elected official, you and the sheriff are 2 elected officials that head departments for the county here.
Right.
So you have how many employees in your
7.
7 employees.
We have 7 employees, and we do all this work, and We're very timely in getting it out. We're very well organized. And we
Somehow I believe that. I do.
We have check and balance system here to make sure everything is accurate. If we find that something is wrong with your document, we're going to try to do everything we can to get that document corrected before it leaves here.
So you're just not going to throw it back and say, this is wrong, you need to fix it.
That's right. We're going to try to get it corrected for you.
So you actually help people.
Well, we try. We really do try to help people. And if we see something obviously wrong, someone's trying to record a document, we will bring it to their attention. So we can't actually do the changes, but the person recording that document can and should if it would help the individual involved.
Okay, so Judy, what would you say if it may be a misconception about what you do here, or what people on the outside who don't deal with this every day, what is it that's a misconception about your office and what you do here?
Oh, I can't, I wouldn't have any idea what they would think.
You think most people understand what you do?
Probably not. I think that it is quite involved, and it would take a lot of explaining to go over everything that we do.
Well, I think as long as people know this is where you get copies of your birth certificate and the death certificates are filed away, DD-214s.
Yes, we do have DD-214s, and they are now locked for 80 years, and no one can get a DD-214 except the actual the veteran or either the VA officer. Now, when a person dies, the spouse can get that record if they have a copy of the death certificate for the person. Otherwise, still the VA officer, because it's a protection for the veterans, because you know their Social Security numbers are on there.
That's right.
You can't be letting people have Social Security numbers out.
That's right. So. Okay. I think that's about it. I think you've explained it well. You've covered a lot of ground here, and I think maybe this will help people understand what you do and understand your office a little better here, the Register of Deeds office.
Well, thank you so much.
And I thank you. Judy Harrison is the Register of Deeds of Wayne County. And Judy, I appreciate you talking with us. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Our guest today in the studio is Sergeant Paige Lerner, the coordinator for Crime Stoppers. Hi there.
Hi there.
Great
Good morning.
to have you with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Crime Stoppers, Goldsboro Wayne Crime Stoppers is out catching the bad guys, and we're here today asking for the public's help, right?
That's right.
What do we have?
Well, we had a break-in to the Dollar Tree, which is at 916 Spence Avenue here in Goldsboro.
Okay.
The employees secured the business between the 10th and the 11th, which is a Sunday evening into a Monday morning. When they came back to work on the morning of the 11th, they discovered that they had had a break-in, and the suspects broke into the business and they damaged a safe, and they were able to steal some currency.
Oh, okay.
So we're hoping that somebody out there knows something, heard somebody talking, because it seems like these days they just can't keep it to themselves. A lot of times these criminals like to talk and boast about what they've done.
That they do.
Yeah. And we're hoping that's happened. And they've had some partners in crime, and hopefully somebody knows something, heard something, saw something, and that they'll give us a call or text us.
All right.
And today might actually be a good time to talk about something. We have got quite a few people that are on our Facebook page at the Goldsboro Police Department.
Okay.
And Crime Stoppers has actually obtained some new software. We still are running things every bit of the same. We're still using our same software, but the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department combined, and we're very gracious and updated our software for us.
Wonderful.
Which is a beautiful thing. We're still learning the software a little bit, but one thing is there is a new, the software is new, but there's an application on the Goldsboro Police Department Facebook page. All they have to do is click on that application, and it very easily connects them to the internet. And they can actually go on any site. It's TipSoft software. They can submit a tip via this software, and it allows them to put everything they want to put in detail, and it submits a tip through the Crime Stoppers program. Same thing, it's completely streamlined, it's completely anonymous. I don't get anything about their server information or their name. It sets up the code name for them. It's just another additional service.
It sets up a code name.
Yeah, it sets up a code name number. It provides them their number so they'll see, so that if they still call me, they still call the number, the 735-225 number. It'll show them the number. They can say, hey, my number is. And so it gives them that number automatically. So it's a very, very easy, accessible application, so they can do that. But anyways, they're able to do that. So if they know something or saw something, if they'll give us a call, we definitely want to hear from them.
919-735-2255, or you can text at 919-222-4230.
Right,
And what's the third, the new one now?
Yeah, they can go on the Goldsboro Police Department Facebook page. They go to the left of the screen under the apps, and they'll see it, TipSoft. Just click on it, and it immediately just directs them to this TipSoft software. And you know, I don't want people to be alarmed or think it's something different. It goes directly to me, and it's just a very simple process. It's the same thing. It's just a new updated version.
Just another way to do it.
Right.
That is fantastic. Now,
Yeah.
if I were to offer a tip, I would go to goldsboronc.gov. Is that how you get to it? And then go to the departments or the government departments and go to the police department, GPD?
Yeah, you can go to you could certainly go to the city of Goldsboro.
Okay.
Right, and you can go on the city website, and it links out to the police department. You can do that, or the easiest way, if you've got you can click right on the Goldsboro Police Department Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
And you go to the front page and click on the app also. You know, TipSoft is a national tip software program that the Crime Stoppers programs use across the United States. So anybody can click onto the TipSoft software. So it's not just here in Goldsboro.
Yeah.
It's a simple thing.
Okay, again, 919-735-2255 or 919-222-4230. I'll get it. 735-2255 or 919-222-4230. I'm stuck on sevens today.
Usually you've got it down.
Maybe I should play that number. What do you think? Anyway, all right. Sergeant Paige Lerner of Goldsboro Wayne Crime Stoppers, thank you so much for being with us today.
We appreciate it.
All right.
The year was 1953, and General Dwight D. Eisenhower is President of the United States, and the first issue of TV Guide magazine is published in the spring. In that same year in Wayne County, county commissioners learned that Seymour Johnson Field is being reactivated. In response to that news, the commissioners pass a resolution stating that there's a substantial shortage of housing in Wayne County for military personnel. The commissioners asked federal authorities to declare Goldsboro and Wayne County a critical defense housing area, according to the Housing and Rent Act of 1947. Commissioners agreed to pay A.J. Maxwell Jr. $2,400 for preliminary plans and estimates for a courthouse addition and jail. The board also passes a budget of $1.86 million and levies a 93-cent tax rate per $100 valuation. This moment in history has been brought to you on behalf of the Wayne County Commissioners, bringing you a sense of the past with an eye on the future.
And we are back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thanks for being with us. And a quick reminder, this program will repeat at 12:00 noon today. And then again, it will repeat at 5:30 this afternoon, okay? All right, and of course we do that every day, Monday through Friday. And glad that you're with us. And if you happen to be somewhere and you're not watching TV right now, go watch it. Go turn it on. Go turn it on right now and watch the program. We bring some interesting things to, well, maybe not interesting, but come on, humor me.
Something to talk about.
Something to talk about anyway. Give you something to talk about. Hey, I'll give you something to talk. No, wait a minute. What else do we have? Yes.
Blood drives.
Hey. All right.
Blood drives.
What do we got there?
We've got coming up on January 22nd at St. Paul United Methodist Church, right downtown Goldsboro.
Right downtown.
Times are from 1:30 to 6. You can go ahead and make your appointment online. And then on the 28th, January 28th, is a blood drive at Wayne Christian School, which is on Paketown Road.
Yeah.
Yes. And
I think it is.
this one is all blood drives are special, but this one is for Will Gibson. He is a student at Wayne Christian, and they are members of St. Paul United Methodist Church, and a wonderful, very special family. And he has been quite sick, and they are doing this to raise awareness for the importance of blood drives. So, we talked about this the other week. If you're a little hesitant to give blood, if you're a little nervous about it, whatever, if you need some reason to dig deep and think about it, think about this young man who has been going through a lot, and he is one of so many in our community and across this country. And blood drives, I think sometimes you think of it's for the accidents that happen. It is. It's for the car accidents, cancer patients. There's so many reasons and so many ways that they're able to use blood, and that is the only thing that we as a human society have yet to figure out how to duplicate. You cannot create blood.
That's right.
It has to be given by another human being, and that's pretty special. So two blood drives coming up.
All right.
And I have to back up. You had a Paramount Theater one.
Oh, I did?
Paramount Theater?
Yeah.
Your last one right there.
Okay.
I saw it
What
on
we got?
Facebook just the other day. So January 17th, there's still time. On that Sunday, James Gregory is the funniest man in America.
Yes, he is.
Funniest man in America is going to be in Goldsboro.
That's right.
And they are still selling tickets. We've got the Black Violin is coming to Goldsboro.
Oh, they are great.
And then I just saw a teaser for Delbert McClinton
Woo.
for February 5th at 7:30. And it's not his first time coming here.
No,
I
he's
think
been
it's
here
been a
before.
while
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so just a little teaser for the great things going on at the Goldsboro Paramount Theater. Downtown Goldsboro, year-round. Go online and see it.
It's an amazing place. It really,
really is.
All right. Okay, here's the answer to today's trivia question. The question was, in what movie is the Romeo and Juliet theme set to music in 20th century New York City? I don't even think I asked the question. I think I just made something up. But that's the question. And what I made up sounded like that.
It sounded like it.
Yeah, in what movie is the Romeo and Juliet theme set to music in 20th century New York City? And the answer is
West Side Story.
West Side Story, exactly, with the multi-talented, one of my favorite actresses, Rita Moreno, was a major player in that, along with a lot of other people, a cast of tens, hundreds, I guess.
How many?
It was an amazing movie. All right, birthdays for today, very quickly. We have a birthday for Faye Dunaway. She is 75 today. She was one of the stars of Bonnie and Clyde. She played Bonnie.
Not Clyde.
Not Clyde. And Chinatown. Carl Weathers, another one of my favorites. He was known for the Rocky series. He played Apollo Creed in all the Rocky movies. Faye Dunaway, 75 today, by the way. Carl Weathers, known for Rocky. He was also in the TV Tour of Duty, Street Justice, Heat of the Night, where he played Chief Forbes. He was in Brothers. He was in Arrested Development. Very talented man. 68 today. Vernee Watson. Now, there's a lady that if you didn't know who she was, you'd know her if you saw her. She was
We're getting a T-shirt printed. You know her if you saw her.
She was on Cotter. Welcome Back, Cotter. She played one of the Sweat Hogs. She was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She was in Sister, Big Bang Theory, Days of Our Lives. 57 today. And Jason Bateman in Arrested Development and Horrible Bosses turns 47 today. Now, what else do we have? No. You know, we've got to make these shows longer, I guess, because we keep running out of time, and I've got more stuff to talk about.
I know, you've got a pile of
here.
stuff to talk about.
I got a pile of stuff here, but we'll be back tomorrow to talk more about it.
How about we do it tomorrow?
Is that okay? We'll
That's good.
bring more. I'll just talk faster. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. Hope you're able to join us at that time, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning and noon o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then 5:30 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Okay. In the meantime, do what I just said. Please, 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 please. Anyway, have yourself a fine day, and until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.